You signed this fight during your trip, right? Can you kind of give us a timeline of all that, how it played out?
Yeah, I was probably, I think it was Bahrain when I was in there. About a week into my trip, I was still seeing everything. Me and Eddie still we keep close contact with each other. He's a good friend of mine. So I was talking to him whether or not if he was going to get his fight. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, if they give Conor the fight, Khabib's going to be left open for me to fight. And this is perfect. I think you guys heard me in my last fight. I wanted to fight Madison Square Garden. And the timeline just couldn't be more perfect. Everything was just lined up. Unfortunately, Khabib got passed up, and I knew he wanted to fight. There's no way he was going to sit out that long and not fight. So I just took my chance, and I got it.
Not too many people call out Habib, but you've kind of been saying it for a while. It wasn't necessarily Habib calling you out, or just Dana needing somebody. You've wanted this fight for a while.
Yeah, that's a big fight, and it seems like they can never get anybody to fight him, and they build so much hype around it. I think everybody's scared to fight him, so I've just been training, keeping staying hard, and picking out my opponents and my way to get to the title, and he's one of them. I have to go through him, so let's get this fight out of the way. I wanted to fight him earlier, and now I'm getting my chance. So.
And so you obviously know that a lot of people they've been ragdolled by Khabib, and so that's why not many people have been interested in fighting him. I guess what do you tell people that say, well, if this guy gets a hold of you, you're getting tossed around, Michael Johnson, but you obviously have worked on wrestling for many years. You have wrestled, but like, is there something that you've done in your training where you feel like, hey, you know what? I've had a lot of guys try and take me down at the Black Zillions gym for the last few years. Like, have you hit another level of comfort with takedown defense, or
He's
what?
got to get a hold of me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. He's got to find me to grab me, and that's one thing I've been working on a lot the last few months is my movement, and it's just going well. I mean, the last years, it's just been progressing, and now we're at a point where I think we've gotten close to perfecting it. Not so much yet, but we're always trying to get there. So, and besides, I've been fighting wrestlers my whole career. They've been putting me against wrestlers day in, day out for fights. So it's just another wrestler to get prepared for, and that's it. I think he's sloppy, but he's definitely great. He's great at what he does, and he's definitely by far the best guy I'm fighting yet.